Let me first put a shout out right now, if I could, for www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. You know, Noble Gold CEO Colin Plume thinks that quantitative tightening is setting up the stage for a gold rally. And in his interview with the National Desk, Colin Plume said that the tightening is pushing the dollar up. However, he predicts that by next year, the Fed will print money again to restart the economic activities. If you're thinking of gold and silver right now, good time to do it. Noble Gold is giving a free gold American Eagle coin with every eligible IRA or 401k rollover in this month of September. You can't go wrong with noblegoldinvestments.com. Pick up the phone Tuesday morning at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And find out about your financial planning. Let Noble Gold help you. And tell them that Pastor Paul Begley sent you there.
As Ukrainian pursues counteroffensive, Russia strikes Kharkiv. Hello everybody, I'm BC Begley, and among the boarded up windows and blast-scarred buildings of Ukraine's second largest city, where Russian missiles and rockets strike during the day and night, fear forms the backdrop of life. As Ukrainian forces advance in their counteroffensive in Kharkiv region, pushing Russian forces out of the territory they had held for months, strikes have continued unabated on the city, already hammered by artillery during months of war. Ukrainian troops reclaimed a wide swath of territory from Russia on Monday, pushing all the way back to the northeastern border in some places and capturing many Russian soldiers as part of a lightning advance that forced Moscow to make a hasty retreat. A spokesman for the Ukrainian military intelligence claimed that Russian troops were surrendering en masse as, quote, they understand the hopelessness of their situation. A Ukrainian presidential advisor said the country was running out of space to accommodate the POWs. Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky blamed Russian attacks on, quote, critical infrastructure, saying their goal is to, quote, deprive people of light and heat. The Zaporizhia and Sumy regions were also suffering from partial blackouts. The Kharkiv mayor accused Russian forces of cynical revenge for allegedly attacking civilian infrastructure as they left. And General Zaluzny, Ukraine's military chief, claimed that forces have retaken more than 1,150 square miles since the start of the counteroffensive. King Charles III leads Queen Elizabeth II's coffin procession in Scotland. Cannons boomed. Ceremonial bodyguards brandishing longbows escorted the hearse, and all eyes were on the capital of Scotland, a country close to Queen Elizabeth II's heart, but also a place with its own often uneasy relationship to the crown. King Charles III led a royal procession behind the coffin of his mother as Britain's longest-serving monarch traveled up the narrow, cobbled street of Edinburgh's Royal Mile from the Palace of Holyrood to St. Giles Cathedral. Thousands of people watched in near silence as the Queen's coffin made its journey up the Royal Mile. King Charles III and his wife Camilla, the Queen Consort, were greeted by crowds on either side while driving along the Royal Mile before the procession of Queen Elizabeth II's coffin. The Queen will lie in rest at St. Giles Cathedral until Tuesday afternoon, allowing members of the public to pay their last respects. Trump lawyers oppose Justice Department request on classified documents. Hello everybody, it's BC Begley, and former President Donald Trump's attorneys on Monday opposed the United States Justice Department's request to continue to examine the contents of classified documents seized by the FBI from his Florida estate last month in an ongoing criminal investigation. The filing continues to assert the former president has broad power to control his records even after he leaves office, even the classified records that the Justice Department argued Trump can have no possible claim to and thus do not require review by a third-party special master. In the filing, Trump's legal team pushed back against the idea that there was any possible damage from the mishandling of records. Last week, United States District Judge Aileen Cannon of Florida's Southern District granted the former president's request to appoint an independent arbiter known as a special master to review the documents seized from the Mar-a-Lago estate during the raid and to determine whether any of the materials might be protected under attorney-client privilege or executive privilege. Cannon, a Trump appointee, also temporarily blocked the Justice Department from using the records for investigative purposes. Days later, the Justice Department notified the court that it will appeal Cannon's ruling on the special master and filed a motion asking for a partial stay of her order with regard to classified documents recovered from Mar-a-Lago pending its appeal, writing that, quote, those aspects of the order will cause the most immediate and serious harms to the government and the public. Three children died after they were found unresponsive on New York City shoreline. Hello everybody, it's BC Begley, and 3 children were found unresponsive early Monday on the Coney Island shoreline in Brooklyn, have now been pronounced dead, and a woman believed to be their mother is now being questioned, the New York Police Department official said. The 30-year-old woman, believed to be the mother of a 7-year-old boy, a 4-year-old girl, and a 3.5-month-old girl, is being questioned at a local police precinct, Chief of Department Kenneth Corey said on Monday during a news conference. The woman, 30, was found with other family, but not with her children. Corey said she was found barefoot and soaking wet, but it's unclear if she was wet because of the rain or if she had been in the water. The children, a 7-year-old boy, a 4-year-old girl, and a 3.5-month-old girl, were later found unconscious at around 4:42 a.m. at the water's edge at West 35th Street in Coney Island, about 2 miles from where the mother was found. The children's mother was in custody, and police were trying to question her, but she had not been charged, Corey said. A preliminary investigation indicated no prior history of abuse or neglect of the children, he added. Tigrayan forces say they're ready to accept an AU-led peace process in Ethiopia. Hello everybody, it's BC Begley, and forces in northern Ethiopia's Tigray region have been fighting the central government for nearly 2 years now, and they have said on Sunday that they are now ready for a ceasefire and would accept an African Union-led peace process. The announcement was made amid a flurry of international diplomacy after fighting flared last month again for the first time in months in northern Ethiopia, torpedoing a humanitarian truce. Quote, the government of Tigray is prepared to participate in a robust peace process under the auspices of the African Union, said a statement by the authorities in the northernmost region of Tigray. The African Union welcomed the TPLF's announcement, calling it a, quote, unique opportunity towards the restoration of peace in Ethiopia. The AU chairperson, Masawi Makmat, said in a statement late on Sunday.